Good morning and welcome to another video with Trading with Guillermo YouTube channel. So today is the day after Thanksgiving, and the market's open. It'll open at 6:30 Pacific, which is 9:30 Eastern, and it will close at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. Pacific, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right. So one of my subscribers asked if I could show how to set up the automation, the bot. So I have about 12 minutes before the market open. So I will just briefly show kind of how to set it up. When you buy the software, you're giving instructions. There's instruction videos on how to do it. So I'm just gonna just touch base on some of the settings. I won't go through an actual formal setup, but rather the settings that I feel work the best with the automation. Once I walk through that, market will open and we'll do some live trading. So we'll see how it goes from there. So the first thing I do is I have my chart open for the NQ 1221. So I'm gonna right click on it, and one other thing. Let me see. Let me go to, I think it's data series. Yes, data series. So this is where you put your settings for your chart. So when you first pull up the chart, you'll see up here this Ninja Renko that comes with the software. So you would have installed this through NinjaTrader, and then you would have come up to the screen. So what you want to make sure, if you're doing NQ like I am, which is very volatile, you'll want to do a 20 bar size with a 5 trend threshold. Everything else I leave the same, pretty much just defaulted colors. I do markers only here at the bottom. Then I click OK. Oh, you would hit apply and then OK. I just hit OK since I already have it loaded up. The next section you want to take a look at is under strategies. So when you first load this up and you have already imported your TrueTrade bot, you'll see that I have Auto Ripper NQ. This was a bot for just NQ, and then later I upgraded to the Pro version. You see some other stuff over here. I tried some other bots. They just didn't work well for me. I tried them. In hindsight, I wish I would have just gone with TrueTrade to begin with, but you live and learn. You try different things. Some stuff works for you, some stuff doesn't, and that's just the way it goes. So hopefully I'll save you some of that pain and heartache of trying things that just don't work. So you would have picked your version, whatever you have. You would have double clicked it, and then it shows up here at the bottom. On the right side, let me turn off the automation real quick. On the right side, here you would put your license key, which is provided to you. You would enter that there. What I like to do, I like to do HTF filter, which is a high time frame filter. What that means is, for very volatile markets like NQ, I like to use it because it is very volatile. So I like that high time frame. So I can see if it's that gray color, means it's going up. If it's purple, it's going down. So I like having that on my chart, and that filter provides that. The brick size, I did it as 20 and trend threshold 5, which is the same as our chart. So I made them equal. Okay, so that's important. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I like to do 3 contracts. So you do an entry of 1, your second entry, another contract, and your third, which is your runner, another contract. Then under our entry targets, for the first one I do a 20, so it's the same as your bar size. So if you were using a different bar size, let's say like 12, well, this would be a 12. Okay, in this case it's 20. Your second entry is always twice your initial entry, so it's 40. And your stop ticks is 2.5 times your original entry. So 20 times 2.5 is 50. So you gotta follow that sequence. So if you're doing 12, you would do 12, 24, and then 2.5 times 12, whatever that is, 25, I think. It's early. I'm not good at math in my head right now. It defaults to this right here with your trailing stop. So I just leave it as default. I have an add-on for a MACD entries for scalping. I'm not actually figured that one out yet. So I haven't really used it much. So I have it disabled. So I don't. So your version of the bot probably wouldn't have this here. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. Risk management settings. This is where you could put down here to say, hey, if I lose $500, I want you to kill the software. Boom. You could do it here. Or you could say, hey, after I make $1,000, I'm done. So you could actually make the software stop taking any more trades after you have reached your maximum profit. So you can set up a kill switch and you put your amount. Down here, I just leave it just the way it is. It's just blank. This is defaulted to the P&L, which is on the bottom right here when you see that number. I always have it checked. And font size, I make it 40, but you can make it whatever size you want, whatever works for you. It doesn't really matter. You could also put maximum trades. I personally just leave it at 99 because it doesn't really matter how many trades I take, but I leave it at 99 so I don't accidentally the software accidentally stops me from taking a trade. This section here, it's default 1 and 3, so I just leave it. This section here, you could set up different times where you want to trade. If you want to do automatic trading, which this bot can do, I haven't used that feature because I like to be in front of my computer when I'm trading. I don't just let it go. This bot can do it. I just want to be around because stuff happens. Software doesn't work sometimes. NinjaTrader gets hung up. You lose connection. I just don't like it, so I don't use it. But it is up to you if that's something you use. Down here, you would pick your trading account. Everything here is defaulted, okay? And then everything at the bottom is default. So I click enable, apply, click OK, and it should load up for us, and it is. Okay, so we got 3 minutes till market open. It's day after Thanksgiving, so I have no idea where we're at, but I think it's actually kind of high. So let's take a peek real quick. Yeah, so it's take it back. Let's see. It actually retained some of my settings from before. It was kind of trading up here. It's gone up. I believe this was the high the day before Thanksgiving is this line up here. So it looks like it's still trending below that high. It's kind of hard to see a trend here. Maybe it's going up, but it's hard to say. I can't really see it. It looks more sideways to me, but overnight trading, it's hard to know, especially with a holiday. So today we may not see a lot of activity. So we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clear all these objects here because that info is not going to be relevant for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Get myself set up so I can trade. And this is how I like to trade. So right now, as you can see on screen, you see the purple, which had gone down for a little bit. Then it turned gray, and you can see it went up a couple of times. So had you traded, you could have entered these two trades, but then it turned purple, and there might have been some opportunity there. Then it turned gray. So in this one here, you would be in a trade, but as you can see, there's not a whole lot of activity right now. Not a lot of movement. So market opens in 1 minute, and we'll see what it does. I'm just not sure, you know. It may go up, but it's, yeah, we'll just see, you know. We'll just see where it goes from here. So 1 minute till market opens, and like I said, the market's going to open close at 1 Eastern. So if you're a trader, you want to make sure you close out your trades at least 1 minute before 1 o'clock Eastern. If you don't, if you're in an evaluation or you're going through a broker, when you place your trades, a lot of the times those require a higher margin because that's considered overnight holdovers, and you don't want to do that unless you have a legitimate reason to do that. But it costs a lot. You have to have a lot of money in your margin account to be able to do something like that. So just close it out. If you're using an evaluation account, you would do that. You would just not. Okay. So my mistake. I realized I hadn't moved forward enough to see where I'm at. But you can see right now we're in a sideways market. So I would just kind of see where it's gonna go. So let's see, we're making a push to the upside. Going down. 3. Let's see if we get in. Oh, I missed it. Oh, see now. I'm gonna turn this off. See what it's doing, this up and down stuff. I'm glad I didn't enter a trade there because I don't want to be in this. It's this little sideways stuff that I'm not interested in. Don't get in this because it's gonna go this up and down. See? Yeah, no, not interested in this right now. It just doesn't look like it's really made a decision which way it's gonna go. Okay, now it's making a push to the top. So we're gonna wait. Like I said before in my previous video, I could enter manually, but I just don't know. It's kind of risky to do that. I know you can get indicators for the software that will help you make decisions like that. I don't have those, so I'm having to kind of guess, and I would rather not guess. So I'm gonna see if we can enter a trade right here. Let's see if we get some more action to the upside. There we go. So we're in the trade, and I got my hand on the flat button because if it starts to turn real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and get out. This might be a loser right off the bat. So let's see. It might recover, but it might not. So remember, guys, this is real trading. Okay. So it went down. So we just lost that. So I'm gonna turn off my bot for a second, and let's see if we can get some of that back. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on because I think it's gonna keep going down. So it should go up. and then it should come back down. So when it comes down, it should engage, and then we should get into a good trade here. Let's see what it wants to do. So you see what I mean? The software is very good, but early on at market open, you don't know what it's gonna do. So we thought it was going up, the software thought it was going up, and it just reverses on you. So that's just the way of trading. So what you want to do is make sure you're taking your high probability trades, because you know you're going to have a loser in there. So here we go. So this one should enter us into a trade. Let's see where we go. And see, I think it's the day after Thanksgiving is not going to be good for us today. But we'll give it a chance. It might come back down, but I think we're about done. Okay, so not a good morning to start. This is tough. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chill for a minute. And this is the life of trading. You just don't know what the market's gonna do. You know, we used the automation the best we could. And when we thought it was going up, it went down. And when we thought it was going down, it went up. So, like I said, you just don't know. And this is the day after a holiday. So I think things are going to be very volatile with no clear pattern. So I'm going to turn this on because I think it's going to make a push to the upside. So let's see. Let's see if we can start getting in a profitable trade here. See, it should push to the upside right here. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can hit that first. Yep, we got it. We hit our runner. All right, so let's see what we got today. I'm gonna let it see if it keeps going up for me. Let's see. Okay. Well, it hit a stop loss, so we got some of that money that we lost. We got it back. I think I'm gonna leave the automation on. I think it's gonna bounce back up again. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. Let's see. Oh no, it didn't engage, and that's probably a good thing. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna wait on this. So as you can see, it went up briefly, it came back down, and now the color has changed. So now it's in a downward trend. So I'm gonna see if we get a chance to get back in here on a downward. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my bot. I think we're gonna get a chance to get in this. That was strange. Okay, so here we go. It's trying to make a quick push, and it should come back down. And if it does, we're in. Bam, we're in there. And let's see. Come on, let's hit that first target. We hit it. Let's see if we can hit that runner. And we're about to get there. And we're there. Okay, so right now I'm gonna let it go. I think it's gonna make a strong push to the bottom here. So I'm gonna let it go. I got my hand on the flood button, and I'm gonna let it go still. Let's see, is it gonna flip on us? Yes, it did. Okay, so the software does has a stop loss once you hit your runner, and it does it for you. So we're in it again. I left the bot on. We'll see if it keeps pushing to the bottom, and see kind of where we're at. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. So we gave up a little bit of profit. I'm gonna turn my bot off for a second. Okay. I think I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on. I think it's gonna keep pushing to the bottom. We'll see what it tries to do. And now it's pushing back up. So I'm gonna turn it off for now and kind of explain. So as you saw, at 2 minutes in, we took a loser. 4 minutes in, we took a second loser. So a lot of, in hindsight, of course, you want to learn from this experience. Um, let's see, I think I might. Let's see if we can get in this one. See if it pushes back down to this level. No, it didn't engage because the color had changed. It went into this gray color. So it thinks the software thinks it's going back up. So it didn't engage here, and I'm glad it didn't, because as you can see, it's kind of hesitating until it changes color again. So right now, if I engage, I would have to wait for the up white candle to come up. So as you saw, first couple minutes, in hindsight, maybe I could have just wait for a good pattern to establish, and then go for it. But you just never know. But you saw the powerful, how powerful the software really is. I mean, we first took those first two. We were like, man, we're out of the game. Oh, here, I think I might. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh no, I missed it. Anyway, I didn't engage it fast enough. And that's probably a good thing. Nope, we would have made some money. Shoot, I should have left the bot on. But I don't like to engage the bot until I know for sure I want to enter a trade. So that's just the way it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. But what I was saying is that once this little kind of craziness kind of happened, then it followed the regular pattern, right? It went up, boom, we got in. It went down, we got in. We got stopped out, took another trade, and got a nice one. So we actually recovered all but roughly 150 bucks. Right now, I like to use this region highlight so you can kind of see visually what's going on. So right now, it's going sideways. After it made these nice moves, now it's sideways. So it should go to the bottom here, and it'll go boom. It'll go back up, most likely. Like right here, it'll start going up. So you'll start doing this weird up, down, up, down. See, this is a what they call a double bottom right here. So most likely it's gonna go back up right here. If it breaks out of this channel, which it's doing now, then yeah, then we can think about getting in. So I'm gonna turn my bot on because I think it's making a push to the bottom. So we'll see. Wow, it's really pushing to the bottom now. Okay, so it should come right back down and give us a chance to get in on some of that action. Let's see if we get in there. Remember, guys, this is live trading, so what you're seeing is what you're gonna get once I post this video. There's no editing. I'm not gonna change the P&L. If we lose 155 bucks today, then that's just the way it is today, and there's no worries on that, right? You live to trade another day. That's the point. Is you don't want to be chasing a bunch of bad trades and blow up your account. That's just not the point of this. The point is that we're gonna trade and try to be as profitable as we can, minimize our risk, and go from there. Okay, so let's see. See if it makes a push to the bottom. There it is. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's see if we get, okay, we hit our runner. And we're gonna see if we let it push. Let's see if it gets past this. And it is so far. And we're about to get stopped out maybe. No? Okay, come on. So it's done this double bottom, but it's past it now. So I'm gonna let it go for a little while. Okay, we're in there. It's about to maybe change again. See if it's losing steam there. Yeah, we're about to get stopped out. No, you never know. Come on. It might have still a little steam for us going down. Let's see. Come on. When this happens and we hit our runner, I just let it go as much as I can. Um, then I'll take my profit, like right here. It stopped us out automatically. So, um, do we want to? Oh, let's do it. It's gonna go into another trade here. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is live trading. Oh, it didn't take it. So, and the bot probably knew there's a change in direction. So I'm gonna turn this off right now because I think it knows it's starting to go sideways. Um, I don't want to get caught up in that. I really do not want that. See how it's doing that now. So as I said, automation is very. This is very smart. This bot has been programmed with all kinds of stuff that we don't even know in the background. And as you can see, normally it would have entered a trade, but it didn't, because I think it knew it was something here that wasn't going to be to our advantage. And this is exactly the problem. It's a sideways action that makes you lose money. So right now, as I mentioned earlier, my goal is to make between 500 and 1,000 a day. So I am done. So it is now 8:44. I've been trading for 14 minutes, and that's it. So we just made $500 in 14 minutes. Not too shabby, right? Initially, we had thought we were going to lose about, what was that, 1,500, 1,200? I can't remember how much that was. But we let things settle. We didn't freak out. We waited for our next high probability trade, and we got 3 of them, 3 really nice ones, and this very nice big one at the end, which really brought us into the positive. Market's making a big push to the bottom, so I this may be the bottom, and then it should maybe starts working its way up. But like I said, it's day after Thanksgiving. I really don't know. I haven't traded previously last year, so I have no historical context to know, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Right now, it's still pushing. I mean, he's really pushing to the bottom. I just don't think that if there was a trade to get in, if it's going to keep going down. I just don't know. I don't know if I would trust it. Let's see. Let's get in this. Let's do it. Let's see if we get lucky here. It's trying to go up. And is it going to keep pushing to the bottom? So right now we're in a downward trend. It's slowly working its way up to where we were earlier. That channel that we got out of. Yeah, see, it's doing this back and forth stuff. I don't really like that. That's it. Guys, there's no point in trying to chase this, because we had initially taken 2 losers, and then we got that money back, and we made a profit of 500. So there's no point of trying to chase a trade. I mean, I think here potentially it could have entered, and then see it. Let's see. This would have been a profitable trade. See, but then it's starting to go back up. This kind of action I don't really care for, because we wouldn't have hit our first profit target, let alone our second. It might have kept going down, but you never know what it's gonna do. I mean, we would have been in this trade still, and it would have been profitable, but it's hard to know. It's like you just don't know. It's coming down here. Maybe it'll bounce back up after this line, this double bottom. Let's see if it does. Yeah, see. So it should. I wonder if it'll come back down. Let me see if it. I don't think it has enough steam to go up. I think the trend is still down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want to blow up my account. Like I said, the goal is to stay, make my profit target, which I have. I don't not want to blow up my account. That's another goal. You want to keep trading. So that's that. I'll just let it play for a little while. I want to engage the bot, but just want to show you what could have happened had we continued to stay in. So right now, if the bot would have engaged right here, so we would have been in this trade. And let's see, we, we probably would have gotten stopped out if it gets to the top here, but it hasn't. So technically we would have been in this trade still. It would have kept going. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this would have been a decent little trade. I mean, like I said, it's hard to know what the market's gonna do. I think it's still pushing to the bottom. We're at this double bottom again here, so it usually bounces back up after that. You get these double bottoms where you can kind of see where it goes boom, 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 comes down, and it'll bounce back up. But either way, that would have been a nice little profitable trade right here. So you just never know. You know, some of these, like this one right here, this one probably would have been a loser because it would have entered the trade and then three bars, three candles would have you would have lost some money there. So this wouldn't have been a good one. This one would have been, but you don't know. It's kind of hard to feel like you're gonna take that. Gosh, it's still making a push to the bottom. We would have entered this trade here as well, and then it's going doing that. All right, we you know, we're gonna go for it. I think it's let's see what it does. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? No. Okay. So now it was making a push to the bottom. The automation, the bot, whatever you want to call it. Now it's saying, hey, wait a minute. Now it's going up. We're seeing a color change now. So you would not want to short this because now it's thinking, hey, it's going up, and it is. So there's a chance you could catch trades on the upside now, because maybe it's going to work its way up into the range where we were before earlier. So you could engage the bot and see if you can catch it on the upside. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't get in this because it's making two. Those are strong push to the bottom. I think. Let's see. Yeah. See. No. It's hard right now. I think it's making a push to the bottom. That's how I feel it's going. It's not very reliable right now. Let's see. Okay. Well, this would have worked. This would have worked. We would have made some money here. We'll hit this double top here. See if it goes down. Okay, this would have been a little profitable trade. One thing I want to mention is we would have been in the trade until it got to like here. Sometimes it just stops us out. Once you hit that first profit target, it's not going to give up a lot of profit. So it will do that. It would have stopped us out, but you know, we would have made some money here. You know, a few $100. That wouldn't have been too bad. Let's see if we can get in this action. Let's do it. Hey, let's do dangerously today. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can catch a one on the upside. Here we go. Let's see if we probably gonna regret this. Oh, he didn't enter. Let's see what's going on. Maybe the automation knows. Yeah, see the automation, like I said, I think it knew that the pattern wasn't clearly established. With that, I just gotta turn it off. I mean, like I said, you want to live to trade for another day, and we have definitely done that. So, day before Thanksgiving, I think we made roughly $1,000. Today, about 500. So $1,500. 2 days worth of work, representing maybe 15 minutes worth of work. So that's it, everyone. I appreciate you watching my videos. Please like, subscribe, click the little bell so you get notified of my next video. I plan my next video is going to be about getting funded, getting a performance evaluation account. So I'm going to go and cover the website, the company that I went through to get funded. I'll talk about their process, why I like using them. I'm actually an affiliate of that company, so I'll post a link on there, so you guys can get 50% off an evaluation account if you want to start trading. But yeah, this is great. I think it'll be a good opportunity to show you that on. I'll record it probably over the weekend, and then do some more live trading on Monday, and then post the video. So like I said, hey, like, subscribe, click the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.